Welcome back. I wanted to add a quick video to let you know of a few updates. Create React app that we used in the previous video is now a little bit outdated. And there's something called Create React App 2.0, just a newer version of Create React App that has a few other features that actually won't get in the way too much with what we do in the next couple of videos. And if you want to read about it, you can read about the feature set. They're mostly advanced, so we don't need to worry too much about it. But it's good to know that as libraries evolve, you're going to see changes and differences. And if you are working on a project, it's good to keep an eye out on the libraries that you're using so that you're able to update them. Because updates usually mean better performance, better experience with the libraries. So it's always good to keep things updated if they make sense. And most of the times, people that create these are going to try really, really hard to make your experience and transitioning to that upgrade really easy. So let's have a look at Create React App 2.0 and one, show you how it looks, and two, to show you how to upgrade your app in case this happens in the future. First off, when we run Create React App, and we'll call this project New React, it's going to create a package for us. Nothing's changed, just like before. A nice, simple command that does everything for us so we can create our React project. There we go. Now, if we open this in Sublime, or actually let's clear this and make sure we go into the new folder, so New React. And if I open this in Sublime, everything is pretty much the same. There's a few minor changes that we don't need to worry about. All we want to check is that package.json. We have the new version, which is 2.1.1, the latest version. And if I run npm start here, the only changes that you'll really see is, well, this nicer looking front page. So don't get startled if that's different from the previous video. Like I said, this is just an upgraded version. But let's talk about how this might be useful to you. You see, in this project, we're going to be creating our RoboFriends app. And I actually have the finished version of our RoboFriends right over here. If we look at the files, we see that we have our project in here. But this is an outdated version that we're going to be using throughout the next couple of videos. But let's say you're working at a company and the boss just told you, hey, this new Create React app just got published. It's a lot faster. It's more performant. It uses a lot of the upgraded tools. Can we upgrade it? What do you do? Well, all you need to do is, if we open this project up in Sublime Text, we would go to package.json and see over here how our version is 1.0. And we know that the version, the newest version, is 2.1.1. Well, all we need to do is just update that and then run npm install. And that's going to read the package.json file and reinstall everything using React scripts with version 2.1.1, which will update everything for us. We now have the latest version of Create React App. And all we need to do to check that it's working is run npm start again. And our RoboFriends app, which we're going to build over the next couple of videos, seems to be still working. Very nice. And by the way, as a side note, you can update React to the newer versions as well if you want. If we go over here, we see that the latest React version is 16.6.1. So we could do the same here and update the library, but that's something that we don't really need to do now. Now, usually when you're working with large projects, this can get pretty tough. When we're updating libraries, we might have breaking changes that, as we update, might break our app. And if our app is really, really big, we might not even notice that these updates to a library is going to affect our app. Maybe we'll discover that bug 4 months from now after we've done the update. And that's something that you really want to be careful of and think about in your career as a developer. It's why package.json files exist, because this way I can copy this package.json file and give it to another developer. And this developer knows exactly what version of libraries and packages they should use in order to make sure that this project runs. It's good to update your libraries, but it's not necessarily always the best way to do things because you might have those rare cases when bugs emerge. And that's something that you'll just have to get used to and adapt as you get more and more experience. All right, let's get started in the next video. Bye-bye.